Good morning, everybody. We're going to be working on page 131 today in today's math homework. And we're going to be focusing on estimating sums and differences using benchmark numbers. And so what they're talking about by benchmark numbers is using our number line to help us understand 1/2. And so when we look at these fractions and try to estimate, we're going to be using that number line to help us understand if it is before 1/2 or after 1/2 to round and to estimate. So let me just do the first one for us here. 3 1/10. So I'm going to make two number lines here. And you're going to see pretty quickly why I have two. And I have 3 whole. So I'm going to start with 3 whole, and I'm going to end at 4 whole. Okay. I have tenths. So I know half of 10 is 5. So that's going to be 5 tenths, and that's going to be my benchmark right there. We're going to understand if it's going to be past 5 tenths, it will round to the next whole number or stay at the current whole number of 3. So I know I have 1/10. I have 1/10 as my fraction. So I know 1/10 is here. It's our first tenth, actually. So this is going to stay 3. Okay, it's going to stay a 3. Perfect. Now my next fraction is 1 3/4. So I have 1 here. So this is going to begin at 1, and I'm going to work with 2 whole next. Perfect. Now next is we got to figure out our benchmark, which is that half. And we have fourths. I know that 2/4, or 2 is half, so a 4, so it's 2/4. And then the fraction itself is 3/4, and I know that 3/4 is after 2/4, so this is going to round to 2. And 3 plus 2 equals 5. All right. And there's our answer. So that's why I made 2 number lines, so that I could express and visually see the benchmark and how to estimate. Okay? So let's do the next one together. And let's put those arrows. Nice. And let's work with the first problem. So 2 9/10. Cool. So 2 is my whole number. I got 2, and so I'm going to start with 2, and then our next whole number is 3. So what is our half we're working with? Well, I have tenths again, so I know that 5 tenths is half a 10, so it's going to be 5 tenths. All right, we have a total of 9 tenths, so when I know it's pretty much right here. So that means that we're going to round to the next whole number of 3. All right, and then 4 4/5. Well, here we are working with 4 whole. Sorry, 4 whole. So I'm starting at 4 whole, and my next whole number is 5. And we're working with that benchmark of half. Now, interestingly enough, with fifths, there is no half of fifths. So what we can work with is 3/5 is going to get as close as we can get to as a half. Actually, it's a little bit larger than a half, but it'll get us to where we need to be. So here we have 4/5, so 4/5 would be right in the middle of here. So it's definitely going to go to the next whole number of 5. So 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay. All right, so now that you have an idea of what we're working with here, I would like for you to finish C, D, and E on your own, understanding those benchmarks. Be careful, because we are definitely subtracting in these next problems, but use that benchmark to really guide where you are estimating today. And this is a great lesson to build upon our number sense of fractions. All right, everybody, I hope that this lesson was quick and easy and painless, and I'll see you next time.